And the 80 MLAs who have won shouldn't have fought on our ticket a month ago. They should have done what Suvendu Adhikari very rightly and uprightly did.
Many MPs in your party are now saying they're upset with Abhishek Banerjee and not so much against Mamata Banerjee.
As far as Abhishek is concerned, he is now a 3-term MP. He has not come in twice into the party. It is not that Mamata Didi has introduced him a week before and said he is taking over everything. Yes, Abhishek got that first ticket in 2014, virtue of being her nephew. There's no doubt about that. But since then, he has won 3 times. Repeat, the only one that surprised me was Shalini Ghosh. The only one, because I'm deeply fond of her, deeply affectionate towards her. She's very young. She's a hard worker. She's not corrupt.
Hello and welcome. You're watching me, Sanket Upadhyay, on The Federal. I have with me a very special guest, Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra. We'll speak to her on what exactly is happening in the Trinamool Congress. Mahua, thank you so much for your time. My first question, Ms. Mahua Moitra, why do you think this rebellion is happening in your party in the first place?
It's not a rebellion. It is an operation by the BJP with money, with resources, and with pressure tactics using investigative agencies. And it is a treason, and it is treachery and greed on the part of our MPs, and it is pressure and the investigative agencies and money on the part of the BJP. Those are the simple reasons. There's no rebellion. If there's a rebellion, it doesn't happen a month or 3 days after election loss. If there's a rebellion, the same people should have not fought on our tickets 2 years ago. And the 80 MLAs who have won shouldn't have fought on our ticket a month ago. They should have done what Suvendu Adhikari very rightly and uprightly did, which is to say I have a problem with Abhishek Banerjee, I have a problem with Mamata Banerjee, and to move over to the other side before the election and fight on a BJP ticket and win. They shouldn't have used Mamata's face, used our party, used our symbol, got themselves elected, and suddenly turn around and say there's something wrong with it.
Well, now that it has happened, I want to ask you what is because it's almost like a soap opera, Mahua.
It is a very poor version of, it's not kyunki saas bhi kabhi bahu thi, it's a poor version of kabhi gaddar bhi kabhi sansad the. Kyunki gaddar bhi kabhi sansad the.
Just want to know from you, you see, many MPs in your party are now saying they're upset with Abhishek Banerjee and not so much against Mamata Banerjee. Mr. Kalyan Banerjee has gone on record to say this. Do you feel that this is the overarching view among your party leaders that Abhishek Banerjee must step aside? Nobody has an issue with Mamata.
That's utter garbage. And Kolanda, you cannot count Kolanda in with all of these others. Kolanda has a specific problem with regard to a particular case that he was fighting and then he was removed. So Nidhi is sorting that out. Kalyanda is not with the rest of this 19. So let's put that one aside. On these other 19, there is no question of, it is still Mamata Di's party. It is Mamata Banerjee's party. Mamata Di is the symbol. Mamata Di is the vote catcher. Mamata Di has won the mandate 2.6 crore votes. They have all been elected on Mamata Banerjee's face, not on Abhishek's face. As far as Abhishek is concerned, he is now a 3-term MP. He has not come in twice into the party. It is not that Mamata Didi has introduced him a week before and said he is taking over everything. Yes, Abhishek got that first ticket in 2014, virtue of being her nephew. There's no doubt about that. But since then, he has won 3 times. He has been National General Secretary of our party for 5 or 6 years now. And we have gone to a huge victory in 2021 with him in that position. So for them all, till a month ago, all of these guys were begging for Abhishek Banerjee a meeting with Abhishek Banerjee, were begging Abhishek to come to their constituencies to do a meeting. So all of a sudden, how does the problem become Abhishek Banerjee? It is the same thing with the Congress. When people want to leave the Congress and they'll say, oh, Rahul Gandhi doesn't meet us, Rahul Gandhi. Actually, they want to go to the BJP. So these guys have realized they have no stomach for opposition politics. They were enjoying the cream as long as they could come to parliament and attack Modi and be grandstanding against the BJP, but go back home to a comfortable situation where the Trinamool Congress was in power, where they had their police and their security, and they could tell the OCs what to do and the administration what to do. They were happy. Now that they're genuinely in opposition, where they're not in power, both in the center and the state, they don't have the stomach to do it. They don't have the stomach. If they are, Abu Tahir has something in Al-Amin mission, Khalilur Rahman has a huge business to look after. Yusuf Pathan has just been bashed by the Gujarat High Court saying you're an encroacher. You can't legalize something legalized. Jagdish Basunia, this fellow from Kuch Bihar who came over from the left, is giving a by it where he's saying, oh, they didn't ask me before getting an MLA. Damn it, your MLA is your wife. We've given a ticket to your wife. You were the MLA, you became MP, your wife has become the MLA. Do you think if we didn't ask you, we decided to give it to your wife? So this is a level of garbage. I believe the numbers. I believe the numbers are 4 crore up front and 1 crore a month for the next 36 months. Well, I really hope they've got this kind of money. That's all I can say. If you've done it, I hope you've done it for good.
Are you alleging that this is the amount of bribe that the BJP is allegedly paying to these MPs?
This is what the BJP is telling us. This is not something I am saying. This is what the BJP is telling us. BJP said कि आपके तो कोई month में 10 लाख में भी खुशी हो गए. आपके कोई 50 में खुश हो गए. This is what the BJP is telling us. It's nothing Mahua Moitra is saying. There's no point
Mahua
Moitra for defamation.
The point is that I spoke to a lot of members of the TMC who seem to suggest that even now all is not lost.
Let me tell you the law on this. 2/3 of the MPs means nothing. In 2003, we passed the 91st Constitutional Amendment Act. What did that do? That changed Section 3 of the Anti-defection Act, which now means that 2/3 of the legislative party means nothing. Whether you have 19 MPs or 23 MPs means nothing. You need 2/3 of the original party. That too, there is no room for recognition of a separate faction or a separate bloc. What is these 19 MPs going to be? They're going to be the Yusuf group or the Kakuli group or the Shayuni group. What can they do? There is no recognition in law for a separate group or faction. The only thing they can do is to merge with the BJP. NDA is not a group party. They have to merge with the BJP. That too, 2/3 of the original party has to merge. That is the law that is well settled in both the constitutional amendment as well as recently as the Subhash Desai versus Principal Secretary Government of Maharashtra. The problem with all these idiots was then if they don't even know the law. They don't know the law. BJP is giving them money. BJP is giving them an easy ride saying police will not harass you. ED will not harass you. Nothing will happen to you. You go and enjoy yourself for the next 3 years. And they think they will sit in parliament, enjoy their Air India tickets, eat in the parliament canteen and come back with CRPF to their areas. It's not going to be that easy. Please resign and come back on a BJP ticket. Jyotiraditya Scindia went with 21 MLAs. They all resigned from the Congress, came back as BJP MLAs. I'm welcoming them. Let Abu Tahir go contest from Murshidabad on a BJP ticket. Let Yusuf Pathan contest from Bahrampur on a BJP ticket. What's the problem? Nishikant Dubey and CM Ramesh love them so much. Take them into your party, boss. Give them the lotus symbol. Tell them to fight. What's the problem?
My question now to you, Ms. Mahua Moitra, is that of these people who have decided to jump ship or turn rebel, which name surprised or hurt you most? Turncoats. Which turncoat surprised you most?
The one that surprised me, and I repeat, the only one that surprised me was Shayuni Ghosh. The only one, because I'm deeply fond of her, deeply affectionate towards her. She's very young. She's a hard worker. She's not corrupt. And, I think she's just got scared. And I would again tell her that it's a question of time. We all go through bad times, but if you can conquer fear is when you go ahead, because you have got so much from the party. You came into the party only in 2021. That's only 5 years. I, for example, have been 18 years in politics and I'm only still just an MP. So it took me 18 years to get here. And for her, in 5 years, she came in February. She was given an assembly ticket in March. She lost that. Almost immediately, she was named National Youth Congress for Trinamool, which is a post Abhishek held before her. 3 years later, she was named MP candidate from Jadavpur, which is Mamata Banerjee's own seat, where she defeated, it's the historic, most prized seat of Trinamool Congress is Jadavpur. She's MP of Jadavpur. And she came into parliament, she was given all the time. They gave her a helicopter to campaign. She's done all these amazing meetings, speaks in Hindi, which even I can do, has given all over. People in UP, I was in Rampur and people said, Aapka Shayani Ghosh itni achhi bolti hai. Why do people like her? She's not there to become the next Kangana Raut or the next run out or the next Hema Malini. BJP have enough of that. She was there because she was Shayani Ghosh. So if you want to destroy your political capital, for short-term money or short-term peace, that's very sad. So she's the only one that upset. The rest of them mean nothing to me.
Okay.
And it's good riddance to all of them.
Okay. Now the Congress, many people in the Congress, Mahua Moitra, even other leaders in the opposition feel that it's about time that all the regional parties, particularly parties like the Trinamool Congress, must merge with the Congress. Of course, the Congress has ruled this out. They've said that this is ridiculous. It's a plantation factory which has come from the BJP.
Correct.
But in individual capacity, leaders like Ashok Gehlot and all back this thought that there should be a grand merger and a grand identity called the Congress Party. How do you respond?
Look, I'm very clear, and I've said this before. The way things are going now, the BJP is absolutely desperate to get 2/3 majority. Why? Because they want to change the constitution. You can see it. It is insane the way they are doing this. I mean, Amit Shah is calling up people himself. It is gone beyond anything that we have seen before. And this desperation is to be able to change the constitution, to bring in delimitation, to bring in one nation, one election. So they've gone mad and they will use anything possible to do it. And under those circumstances, I think all of the leaders of the India alliance, whether it is Arvind Kejriwal today is fighting with the Congress for the Punjab election, so he can't ally with them. DMK is upset with the Congress because Congress went with Vijay in order to keep BJP out of Tamil Nadu post the election. So some parties have problems with some parties, but the question is far greater than that. It is now a question of democracy's survival. The anti-BJP vote, even today, the combined India Alliance vote is more than the BJP's vote. So all our leaders, and this is above my pay grade, but all our leaders, whether it's a Mamata ji, whether it's Arvind Kejriwal, whether it is Stalin ji, whether it's anybody, has to put their egos aside and come to a permutation or combination. I don't know whether it's a merger or whatever you call it, but some permutation combination where we fight 543 seats, 1:1 against the BJP. It can be no friendly fight. There is nothing known as a friendly fight. This is a fight till death. So there has to be a 1:1 fight on every seat. And the sooner our leaders get together and sort this out, the better it is. Otherwise, having tea and coffee and doing all these alliance meetings is come to sweet nothing.